Hey guys. So I, through the urging of a few different people on Twitter, have decided to do the Red Tour tag. I just want to put a disclaimer out there, although I'm sure that most of the people who are watching this already know this. I am not trying to brag, I am just doing the tag. Okay, so the first question is, what was your concert dates? I ended up going to 22 shows. I went to opening night in Omaha on the 13th of March. I went to Omaha the 14th of March. I went to St. Louis the 18th of March and St. Louis the 19th of March. I went to Newark on the 27th of March, 28th of March, and the 29th of March. I went to Miami on April 10th, Orlando on April 11th and April 12th, Atlanta on April 18th and April 19th, Tampa on April 20th, Cleveland on April 25th, Detroit on May 4th, Louisville on May 7th, Columbus on May 8th, DC on May 11th and 12th, and Nashville on September 19th, 20th, and 21st. Favorite moment of the tour was definitely the secret song. I like that she changed it every night. Um, I obviously saw our song a lot. Even when she did our song several times, it was still a different performance every time because the audience was different. And I just really liked seeing, her picking songs that people were tweeting her or people were requesting in meet and greet, and that she was doing it. And I loved figuring out also what she was going to sing because I tended to be really good at that. My favorite performance was Holy Ground. And honestly, going into the Red Tour, I didn't really like Holy Ground. I didn't hate it, it just didn't do anything for me. It was just one of the songs that I was like, whatever on the album. And after I saw it live the first time, it is absolutely one of my favorite songs on the whole album because of that performance. I love it that much. My favorite outfit that she wore was probably the B stage outfit. In the beginning, it was basically the same. She kind of changed up the shoes or whatever, but once she got further along in the tour, she started wearing different shirts that was related to wherever she was, and I really like that. Next question is, what was my favorite memory? And I just kind of went through the ones that stuck in my head, so bear with me. In Omaha, my favorite memory was the first time I saw the Taylor Followers video, which I will also link down below. And it was just unreal for me that that week had meant so much to her that she would acknowledge it and would show the footage of me and my friends. Um, and and the fact that she traveled with it and then it went to England and then it went to Australia and it might be in Asia. I don't know yet. It's just a crazy thing for me. And seeing myself on the Jumbotron was just ridiculous in so many different ways. I also loved trying to guess what song she was singing with the people that I was with because it was the first night of tour and we had no idea what was coming. And if you watch our videos, which I'll try and find some and link down below, listening to us trying to guess the song is just ridiculous. You would think we've never been to a Taylor concert before in our life. And also subsequently singing along with her. Apparently we had brain farts and we couldn't remember the words, so we were just singing random words, and it's hilarious. I'll try and link some down below. My next favorite memory is when she sang Cold as You in St. Louis, because that was freaking nutty. She was singing Cold as You. Like, hello, she was singing Cold as You. That's nutty. And I was there. Like, right there. Nutty. My favorite memories in New Jersey were her singing Starlight and me singing the words verbatim. I knew what I was singing, like the words were coming out of my mouth, but it took me a good 30 seconds into the song to figure out what song I was singing. And if you had seen my face when I figured it out, you would have thought I had a stroke. Like, it was literally like, it was crazy. It was ridiculous. Like, it was a stupid moment, but it was hilarious. I had Pitt for the first time in Newark, in Newark. I had it for the Speak Now tour, but I had it in Newark for an arena, and it was just a completely different experience. And it was amazing. Like, there is nothing like having Pitt at a Taylor concert. Nothing. In Orlando, I had Mickey Mouse ears, or I had Minnie Mouse ears, because it's Orlando, and I wrapped Christmas lights around the ears and all through my hair. I braided my hair and I braided the lights into my hair, and my head looked like a bomb. Like, I was surprised that they let me in. It looked like I literally had a bomb taped to my head. And when Taylor was on the B stage, she saw my head and started laughing. And she looked right, I knew it was me. I was only like 3 or 4 rows up from the B stage, and I nearly had a heart attack. Like, it was pretty funny. In Orlando, we also met Brett Eldridge, who was an opener, and he was so nice and hilarious. And we also talked to several band members, and I just had so much fun in Florida. The Florida shows just were amazing. Like, they had so many memories for me, and I made so many friends there that are now some of my best friends. I wouldn't give them up for anything. In Atlanta, the second night of Atlanta, Kaylee got 2 pit passes. She got one from somebody who worked for Taylor and then one from somebody else who worked for Taylor. And when she got the first one, she texted me and she was like, "Don't hate me, I got pit." And I didn't even see that she texted me. And then, like, 5 minutes later, right before Taylor came on, like, the lights were already down and the band was playing, she came running up to me. She was like, "Do you want to come to pit with me?" And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "You didn't answer my text. I thought you were mad." And I looked at my phone. I was like, "Kaylee, I would never be mad at you for getting pit. Go do your thing. Like, that's totally fine." And she's like, "Yeah, but this is better. We get to enjoy it together." And it was awesome. In Atlanta, the second night, we saw Brett again, and he remembered Kaylee and I from from Orlando, and that was really cool. In Louisville has a lot of memories for me. Several of my friends got Club Red in Louisville, and Kaylee got my tattoo written out for me, which, if you follow me on Twitter, which I'm assuming you do because you watch this or you're a friend of mine, you know what the tattoo is. Yeah, so she got me my tattoo, which was amazing that she even thought of me in her moment hanging out with Taylor, that she thought of me. And my friend Abby also got Club Red that day, and she told me that she told Taylor about me going to all these shows, and that Taylor said it was crazy amazing. That's a quote from Taylor. I didn't remember it before, but now that I'm talking about it, I remembered it. She said that it was quote-unquote crazy amazing, and that she wanted to meet me at the end, and my heart nearly stopped. I honestly thought she was out of her mind and that she was just being really nice. But let me press on and you will find out what happened. In Louisville, my friend Amanda and I also got to meet Florida Georgia Line, which was amazing. My last, like, really standout moment was getting Club Red in the last night in Nashville, because that was kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Okay, moving on. My favorite surprise guest was definitely Luke Bryan. Because, I mean, it was Luke Bryan. My secret songs were "I Almost Do," "White Horse," "Shoulda Said No," "Cold as You," "Starlight," "Story of Us," "You're Not Sorry," "Today Was a Fairy Tale," which is unreal acoustic. If you don't like "Today Is a Fairy Tale," because I know a lot of people don't, go listen to it acoustic because it is freaking awesome. I heard "You're Not Sorry" again. Our Song, Shoulda Said No again. 15, I Almost Do again. The Best Day. Ours, Enchanted. Our Song again. Never Grow Up again. The Best Day again. No, I only heard Never Grow Up once. I'm sorry. Never Grow Up. The Best Day again. Our Song again. 15 again. And Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. Did I see anyone related to Taylor? Yes, I did. In Newark, in Pitt, I saw Austin taking photos. I didn't want to bother him, but I did see him. I saw Andrea's mom a few times, or Andrea's mom, Taylor's mom, Andrea, a few times. The second to last night of Nashville, when she walked through the audience, my friend was on the aisle, on the floor, and she hugged her, and it was awesome, and I was hysterical, and it was crazy. Swift and Andrea Swift were both in Club Red in Nashville, and I heard a really hilarious story about Scott Swift that I will never ever forget, and it's just a really funny story. What did I do leading up to the tour? A lot of countdowns. I started a blog. Yeah, I'll link that down below, but most of you probably know it. Yeah, that's basically it. I go with anybody. Yes. Omaha, I went with Shannon and Randy. And Newark, I went with my best friend Lisa. And Miami, I went with Randy. Miami, I went with Shannon. Orlando, I went with Shannon, Randy, Liz, Jen, and Kaylee. Atlanta, I went with Kaylee. Tampa, I went with Randy, Shannon, Jen, and Liz. Cleveland, I went with a different Shannon. Detroit, I went with Ashley. Louisville, I went with Kaylee, Ashley, and Amanda. Columbus, I went with Amanda. DC, I went with Christina, Lori, and my dad. And Nashville, I went with Christina, Lisa, Lori, Kaylee, Randy, Shannon, Jen, and Liz. And I also saw Kayla and Gina and Jen. Pretty much everyone in the universe that I've ever talked to ever on Twitter that has been a friend to me at all were at the Nashville show. So pretty much I can say that everybody I know was at the Nashville show because that's pretty accurate. My seats were all over the place, but I kind of went through it, so I'll tell it to you real quick. In Omaha, night 1, we were on the floor, 8th row center. Night 2, we were 100 level on the side of the stage. St. Louis, night 1, we were in 300 level on the side of the stage. St. Louis, night 2, we were in the back of the floor. Newark, night 1, we were 100 level center, like 3 sections over from the B stage. Newark, night 2, we were in the pit. Newark, night 3, we were on the 100 level right in front of the B stage, which is honestly my favorite place for a Taylor concert, is to be 100 level, dead center, as close to the B stage as you can get. It's honestly that and pit. I don't like floor. I'm short. I don't really know why I'm telling you this, but I'm short, so I don't like being on the floor unless I'm right in the front, which I have been. Not for this tour, but I have been. But if I can't get right in the front, which really no one can because, you have to be special, I prefer the 100 level right in front of the B stage. It's the best. And I would suggest that for anybody. If you ask me where you should get tickets, I will tell you 100 level right in front of the B stage as low as you can go. That sounded weird. Oh yeah. Miami night 1 night 1, there's only one Miami show. Miami I was in the pit. Orlando night 1 we were 100 level right in front of the B stage. Night 2 we were 100 level right in front of the B stage. Atlanta night 1 and night 2 we were in the pit. Tampa I was in, I'm sure you've read the blog, but I got a 300 level seat and they wouldn't let me stand up, so I had to move. So I ended up in the 300 level, but I was where the spotlight was. Those actually weren't so bad. They were high up, but they weren't so bad. It was better than sitting down, to me. Cleveland, I was in the pit. Detroit, 100 level, like 2 or 3 sections over from the B stage. Louisville, we had 100 level seats, but we didn't go to them. We ended up on the back of the floor. Columbus, 100 level, we had 100 level and we ended up on the back of the floor. Columbus, 100 level, we were one section over from the B stage. DC, night 1, we were in the pit. DC, night 2, we were 100 level right in front of the B stage. Nashville, night 1, we were 100 level right in front of the B stage. Nashville, night 2, we were on the floor all the way on the left-hand side, like right on the aisle where she walks down. We were in the second section on the floor. Or, no, we were in the first section on the floor, but, like, the last row of the first section, so, like, right where there was, like, a big split, we were right there. And then night 3, we had pit, but we switched them for 100 level seats, like 3 sections over from the B stage. Did I make anything to remember the ride tour? I haven't yet. I want to make a photo book of my photos, like get it made on Flickr or whatever, like an actual photo book, because I would love for Taylor to sign it, although chances of that are quite low, but I would love that. And I also have a memory box where I have all my confetti, I have my tickets, I have my Club Red straws, I have everything in those boxes. And then, as I said, I have the blog. So, yeah, that's it. This is really long. I'm really sorry. Please don't hate me. Yeah. Okay, bye.